So it's a good little tip you guys should see. As we see Foreplay pick up a wonderful headshot before they will and Foreplay is continuing to dominate everyone right now.
What up, channel? It's Foreplay, and this is the Pro Scene number 11. I hope that 1 through 10 has helped you, and I hope in 10 you got to learn a little about us. And as always, I'm here with Sharp, and today we're going to be discussing decision-making in-game, maybe one of the most asked questions that we've had so far. And this topic for me was kind of hard to cover because decision-making is so, I guess, personal and so something that it's hard to talk about, like what decisions I should tell you guys how to play. But I'm going to try to give you an insight on how I play and what to do. Sharp, if you want to go ahead and start and talk to them about the strats that they should be following.
Well, first of all, you need to have strats. You need to make sure you have strats. Make sure everyone on your team knows the strats, and don't go over them when one person on the team's not there. Make sure everyone gets together, have a time, you get on, you go over it, make sure everyone's there and paying attention, and then follow these strats. Don't try to break off based on what team you're playing. Be like, oh, we're playing a pro team, let's do something different. No, just follow your strats no matter what team you're playing, and yeah.
Yeah, and don't be scared to go against those strats when the strat starts to fail. Like, if your whole team dies and you have a 1v3, then try to, like, get focused and do your own thing. Don't be scared to go against the grain, so to speak. And, for example, if you take the map Carbon, there's a scaffolding up top, and it's made of metal. And you can run across that scaffolding. I remember I was in a 1v3 situation, and it was actually against another pro team. And I just ran straight across the top of the scaffolding, got the bomb, and straight back and went to plant the bomb at, I think it was B-bomb zone. And after I planted it, my team was like, what are you doing running across the top of the scaffolding and stuff? But I think doing, like, the random stuff like that is one of the biggest benefits that you can do when you're in, like, that clutch 1v3 and 1v4 situations. Because a lot of people still aren't going to play as aggressive if it's, like, a pro team and stuff, and they just want to take that map win for sure. But also know when to challenge your gunfight. Sharp, if you want to talk to them about that, and I'll speak on it.
Yeah, if you're playing, and this goes especially for S&D, gunfights are really important, and staying alive is really important to search. So if you're playing against someone that has an ACR, you know they have an ACR, and you have something like an MP7, PP90, don't try to challenge across map gunfights, especially if they're sitting in a head glitch, sitting on a car, and always try to better your chances of killing someone. Don't be afraid to move a couple steps to the right and get behind that car or go behind that box.
Yeah. Also, know how good the players you're playing are. Like, if you know who it is, like, for example, if you're playing, like, a top-tier Slayer, like, for example, like, you put Scump on a map, or you put Proofy, or any of these top Slayers that have really good shots. I don't have a good shot from deep. I'm more known, like, as an SMG player, and up close, like, I'm good with SMGs, like, PP90 and MP7 and stuff like that. So when you're put in that situation where you see someone that ACR across map, don't fight it. Try to hug walls, get as close as you can to them, and turn the gunfight in their favor. Use their weaknesses to your advantage to become, like, the best player. I think a lot of times if you see someone across the map with an ACR and you try to hug a wall and get up to them as close as you can, you're going to win that gunfight 9 times out of 10, because there's a reason that they're so far away, because they trust their shot and they have such a good shot in that sense. And also, don't be scared to use decoys. And by decoying, I mean, you don't necessarily have to have smoke and stuff, but you can just fire blank shots into the air occasionally, or you can throw stuns on the other side of the map just to throw them off if you're ever in, like, a 1v3 situation. Outside of that, I'm not sure what else you have to speak on this.
Well, I was going to say, a lot of the times when a team, about the decoys, a lot of times when a team throws smoke, you just automatically assume that they're going to be rushing through that smoke. So don't just assume that when you're playing, but also use that to your advantage. Throw a smoke, don't rush through it, go to the other side. And like Foreplay said, sometimes you can just shoot, and people will shoot and run away, and people will go right to where you were, and you can kind of trick them out like that, or throw a stun at the other bomb and then plant A, and just do stuff like that.
Yeah, try to go into, like, nade spots. That's a big advantage. If you can find spots, like, after you plant the bomb to go to, that's probably one of the best things you can do, because that'll always help your chances in clutching a 1v4, 1v3. If you can just go lay down in a nade spot, hit the nade when they're defusing, and keep doing that, pop up and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure that's going to wrap up this one for decision making, unless you have anything, Sharp.
No, that's pretty much it.
All right, this is Sharp and Foreplay of the Eagle Killer Nation and Team Envious. Peace.
Peace.
Bootleg.